All right, it looks like we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disventure Camp Season 1 finale table read and Q&A. My name is Jace, and that wonderful person over yonder is Genesis.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the live table read. It is great to see all of you. Oh my god, I'm already seeing plenty of people in the chat. It's nice to see all of you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. All right. So, we'll give maybe like a minute or two for people to join in. And then once we are, all situated, I will start the introductions. Hi. um, Yep, I'm seeing Fiore is my queen. I respect it. do 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 do.
Fiore better be your queen.
Oh my god.
I better be.
Already in
Oh my.
character, but I know we're
Already,
all
yeah.
really excited
Mhm.
to be here for y'all. It's awesome. We got pretty much the entire cast here. Um, Thank you all so much for your support of this season. It's been such a wild ride, and the support has been unreal. We've had such a blast bringing this story to life. So,
Absolutely, yeah. He kind of sounds like Dan. Thank you. I consider that a compliment.
kind of.
I see that a couple of people are mentioning me specifically in chat. Hi, everyone. Hi, that's so cool.
Really, Billy
We have
fans?
YouTube
No
sensation Silly
way.
Billy here with us.
I'll give it one more minute.
Cool.
Everyone get to know y'all. Or you'll also be getting to know us. If you guys don't know who's, behind the voices, behind the scenes. We got a whole bunch of people here today. Genesis, I love you. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet.
Oh my
You're
god.
welcome, Genesis. That was for me, buddy.
Wow.
I'm trying to read chat. Oh my god, I can't read this.
Someone said
I love you
Vanessa,
more though, Janice.
I'm your number one fan. So there you go.
Today, we're actually just like playing The Bachelor, but with Genesis. We're all vying for Genesis's adoration. There we go.
Our favorite golden
I
retriever.
love that so much.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Do it.
So
Let's start intros.
let's. Yep. So welcome to the live table read, everyone. My name is Genesis. I play the role of Dan, if you couldn't already tell. Um, if you don't know what's happening at the moment, we are currently camp, the one that released a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do. And afterwards, we will also have a Q&A where there are some pre-prepared questions. I sent out a form to you guys for people to fill out with questions that they want answered, and we will answer them on the stream. We might not get to as many as we hope to, but we'll see. We are also this is also a charity stream for Hurricane Otis Relief. Um, we are currently accepting donations that will go straight to charity for Hurricane Otis Relief. So please donate. We have a 1K goal. And Jace, how far are
Last
we at currently?
I checked, we were at $414,
That's
which is amazing. Thank you all so much. We would love to try to reach that 1K. It's a little ambitious, I know,
yeah.
but we are definitely helping a lot of people, and it's already changing lives. And we're offering really cool rewards as part of it. There's some art commissions we're offering, as well as voice actor cameos, which a lot of you took advantage of already. But we'll record a little fun, like happy birthday, or like a fun little meme for you if you donate.
Yep. Uh, so as long as you guys are aware of that, and yeah, you are by no means obligated to donate to enjoy the stream. You can always just be here,
Yep.
have a good time, and yeah, all that.
All the links are in a post on the channel too, on the Odd Nations cartoon channel. Jared and Robert listed it earlier, so you can go back and find that.
Yep. Okay, without further ado, let's introduce everyone that's here. So you guys I already introduced myself. So hi, I'm Genesis. I play the role of Dan, the purple man himself, the Dan behind the slaughter. Um, but yeah, let's round robin it. So let's do who's next in call. I will pass the torch to you. Derek.
Is that me?
Yep, that's you.
Hey, friends. My name is Derek Jackman. I play the role of your local British boy, Nicky Dicky Doodah. And and I'm excited to be here with you guys and just kind of participate. Honestly, these guys inspire me. Everybody in here inspires me. So it's a privilege to play the role of Nick.
All right, Jace, I believe you're next.
Oh, sweet. Hi, everybody. My name is Jace. I already kind of introduced myself, but I'm the voice of Tom, everybody's favorite spy boy. And just want to echo what Derek said. Everybody here is wonderful, inspires me all the time, and it has been such a pleasure and a privilege to be part of such an awesome project. And I am so excited to be here. This is super cool.
LJ, you are next.
I'm next. Okay, hello, I'm LJ. I voice Jensen, and yeah, I'm very excited to be here. It's just kind of staggering to see like how big it is right now, and like this whole thing, it's pretty staggering, and I'm very excited to listen to all of you, and just have fun.
All right.
Hello, I'm Gret. I'm Vanessa. I voice Gret. I'm not actually Gret. Sorry. Okay. First time I've done this, super nervous, but we're gonna have a fun time, and I'm really happy to be here. And I'm gonna keep it short. So
You're totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Vi, I believe you're next.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Vi, aka Vister. You can call me either or. I am the voice actor of Aiden from season 2 of DISVENTURE Camp. Ever since that, I have also been involved in production. I am a proofreader for our seasons. And another big thing I did is I also helped cast the English dub of DISVENTURE Camp season 1. So I love all of you like my children because I helped cast each and every one of you, and I'm so proud of all of you. And yeah, I can't wait for this. This is so exciting. We're gonna have a fun time here. Thanks, guys.
All right. Next up, Aubrey.
Hi. I'm Aubrey. I voice the little stinker Fiore. I don't really know what else to say. I'm gonna sound like everybody else here and be like I'm happy to be here, but yeah, I'm really awkward and
Make everyone's favorite and or least favorite character. It's one of the two I feel with the fandom. I don't know. I haven't got much to say. I'm really happy to be here. This is my first time. This is my first like voice acting role. So it's kind of wacky being this far, but I'm really glad to be sitting beside some very, very, very talented people, and also Genesis.
Wow.
Kidding. I love you. Kidding.
All right, JPEG, you're up next.
Well, hello there. I'm JPEG. I am the voice of Gabby's father and a random police officer. Oh, and also Kai. I am also one of the proofreaders, which is very exciting. It's very nice to know all the little details about DISVENTURE Camp. And I guess a little fun fact is that right now it is 4:30 in the morning, but that's fine because I always wake up for these kinds of events. But yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I see the reality projects in the chat. Good to see you. Kat, you're next.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Kat. I voice Miriam. Which love to see all the love out there. It's everything. You're also sweet. And it's been great being a part of this cast, so I'm just happy to be here. As cheesy as it is, as everyone else has said. But yeah, I'll slide that over to the next person.
Hashtag Miriam Miracle. Kenko, you're next.
I too am a stan of the hashtag Miriam Miracle. Hello everyone, my name is Kenkoi. and I'm the voice for Lil for season 1 of Disventure Camp. I'm very happy, honored to be surrounded by all these wonderful, talented people, and for all of you coming to support us today, especially for this charity event. I hope you enjoy the stream. It's going to be fun.
All right. Crystal.
Howdy, everyone. The name is Crystal Quesada, also known as Crystali, and the character I voiced in Disventure Camp Season 1 is Ashley. What got me into the world of voice acting was the movies and video games that I grew up with, and it has been an honor being a part of this.
Aw. Michael.
Hi guys, it's Michael. I am a writing assistant for Disventure Camp Season 1, and I voice Oliver, the rambunctious, hardworking, handsome intern, and the old guy. I'm not that old. Hey, it's Connor.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Paul.
Hi everyone. My name is Paul. I use he/her pronouns, and I am the voice of Crystal in the English dub, and I am the voice of Lil in the Spanish dub. And I am so excited and nervous to be here, and it inspires me to be with you, and it's such a blessing to be here right now. And thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Rachel. Rachel, you're next.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel, and I voice Ellie. I am so excited to be here. It's been such a pleasure working with everyone on this project, and it's been amazing to see the response from all the fans of the entire Disventure Camp franchise. So thank you all for having me.
Rytix.
Hi, I'm Anthony, aka Rytix, and I'm the voice of the daddy, Alec. And I couldn't be more honored to be a part of this show and this stream. Voice acting has been such a dream of mine, so finally getting to do this has been so fulfilling for me. It's incredible to work with everyone here. You're all amazing.
Oh, thank you. All right, next up, Silly Billy. My voice went way
That
high.
would be me. Yes, hello, hello. I am currently trying to fight off my cat Percy for not eating my phone and my earbuds and everything like it. Hi, my name is Silly Billy. You can, of course, call me Billy. My proudest achievement here is, of course, that I am the inventor of the hashtag Miriam Miracle. But I also do this little thing where I've voiced the character of Trevor, and I've helped in proofreading. Percy, get off my keyboard. Come on. I've helped in proofreading the show. Sorry, I'll go to mute now, and I'll go put the kitty away. I'm glad to see every one of you here.
I'm so happy that Percy has joined the live table read with us. Last but certainly not least, Turg.
The best for last. Anyway, hello everyone. I am Turgize. I am the voice of Will, the Friendly Giant. It's nice to meet you all, and I love this project so much.
Yay! Okay, that's everyone. Everyone give a round of... I accidentally hit something on the table. Everyone give a round of applause to everyone that's here.
Yay!
Soundboard. All right, cool.
Yay.
Yeah. So next up, I just want to say, and everyone can chime in as well. Thank you so much for supporting the season. You guys have been amazing. All the Patreons, all the people donating, all the people requesting voice cameo requests, all the people who have said questions, all the lurkers. I see all of you. Hi, how's it going? You are absolutely an incredible part of the community as well. Every single one of you. It's absolute. I'm so happy you guys are here. And yeah, I just wanted to put that thank you in there. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Some of the messages in chat I want to respond to, but I'll hold off for now. Yep. So next, Jace will be Oh wait, you already plugged the fundraiser. Okay.
I kind of did.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, just another reminder that we are raising funds for Hurricane Otis Relief to help the people of Acapulco, Mexico. So definitely check that out. Again, we're offering some rewards. There is both a link to fundraiser, which is the site fundraiser, and then there's also a Google Doc that goes into more details about the rewards we're offering. So make sure you check out both those things. And that being said, too, we also, of course, can't forget the people behind the entire thing. We have Jared and Robert in call with us, the creators of Disventure Camp. I think I can speak on behalf of all of us how much we appreciate the countless hours, the blood, sweat, and tears they put into this series to make it is what it is, and to see like how much it's grown and how much it's improved over just like a couple short years is so awesome. It's so insane. And I did want to give a chance in case you two did want to say a few words. You totally can. You don't have to, but now is the time if you would like to. So we're gonna see if it happens.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi!
I'm Robert. Hello. First, I want to say thank you all for being here. I'm so happy, I'm almost tearing. It means a lot to me that you guys took the time to do this because my family lives in Acapulco and it's been a really rough time back there. I'm really trying to hold myself. So I'm very thankful and blessed for all of you. I'm so proud of the work that we made through this season, and I'm so happy that the audience right here is like so. I'm speechless right now. I just want to say thank you all, thank you for all your love, your support, and let's keep it rolling. Thank you all.
Well said. Well said. Thank you so much again. And thank you for letting us be part of your world. Little Mermaid, I don't know, but
It has been a true
it's
dream.
been
I
absolutely
agree.
wonderful. So without further ado, I think we're ready for the table read. Are we
Is
ready,
everyone else
Genesis?
ready?
I think we're
Let's
ready.
go!
So, before we
Yeah,
start, there is also
let's do this.
Sweet. There is one person we're missing. That is Mr. Steven, the voice of Derek. He is on his way, so he might be jumping in late. But for now, as we read through the script, Michael, would you mind reading for Derek?
If you're here, Michael.
If you're here.
Michael?
I'm like,
Oh, wait, sorry. I went to pee for a sec. What happened?
we're still waiting on Steven. So are you okay reading for Derek for now?
Sure.
Until
Does someone have the script for Dick? I have the old version, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I can send it.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Josh.
Josh.
No problem.
Cool. In that
Savior.
case, we also have JPEG on the stage directions, and I think
Heck yeah.
everybody else is here. So we're good to go whenever you are ready to get us started, JPEG. Let's do this.
All right, we're doing the finale. Which episode are we doing?
The finale. Yes.
All right, perfect. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Recap with voiceover.
Previously on this venture camp, the final four participated in a series of mini challenges while in pairs. The winning pair were not only guaranteed a spot in the finale, but also got to choose one of the losing pair to join them. In an interesting strategic display, Allie sabotaged her own partner Alex so the other team could win. In the end, it paid off as Fiore and Miriam decided to take Ellie to the finale, sending Alec home. This is it, the final three. Who will win it all and take home the million? Find out tonight.
Intro.
Here, y'all.
Produced by Odd Nation Cartoons. Derek and Trevor presenting the finale.
Welcome back, folks.
Before we go to the final challenge, we asked the last three campers to tell us about their experience at camp.
I can't believe I've come this far. I'm in the finale against a 6-year-old girl and a 70-year-old woman. Not to toot my own horn, but I couldn't have chosen a better pair.
Would I have preferred to Alec to be here instead of Ellie or Miriam? At least they're easier
I'll
to beat.
admit, this old woman looks like she doesn't stand a chance, but don't count me out just yet. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
What was it like being here? The first few days were kind of quiet, but ever since I got kicked off the purple team, things have been getting more and more chaotic.
Being here sucked. Meeting these people has been the worst experience of my short life. As I got to know them, I realized how each one was more idiotic and annoying than the last.
Being here was better than I expected. I thought I was going to end up getting voted out by a bunch of ignorant teenagers. But it turns out I got to meet a few worthwhile people.
What will I be remembered for? Not for anything good. Probably for betraying people and ruining things with Tom and Jake. I did what I had to do, though.
I will be remembered as the only person here with a modicum of intelligence.
Although I've made an effort to not be so grumpy recently, I may be remembered that way. But I guess you can't please everyone.
Trevor and Derek seated.
We also visited the Losers Hotel so they could give us their thoughts on their sweet, or, well, not so sweet experiences.
Establishing of the shot of the hotel of the eliminated is seen. We see some being interviewed.
My stay at DISVENTURE camp was shorter than I would have liked. But I stayed true to my principles and was a great example for my Girl Scouts.
I've learned not to be swayed by appearances. I thought Fiore was an innocent child, and she turned out to be the toughest, roughest, darn tootin'est bull I ever tried to wrangle. Even so, I don't regret anything. After I got voted out, I was able to continue things with Will. And now we're dating.
The camera zooms out. We see that Will is next to Ashley holding her hand.
Ashley's the best. She really helped me get over some of my fears.
What can I say? I was a bloody fool.
I haven't talked to Tom since we got kicked out. We've bumped into each other a few times at the hotel, but he doesn't want to talk to me. I know I deserve it.
What did I learn? Well, if you have to do your job, just do it, without falling in love with some silly boy who ends up ruining your future.
I have nothing to say. Now get that camera out of my face.
Derek and Trevor are seen with Fiore, Ellie, and Miriam next to them. There's a bench to sit on and support the finalists, the eliminated Ender.
And speaking of the losers, here they come to support their favorite finalist. Some of them try to refuse, but we let them know it's mandatory.
Fiore is supported by Gret. Ellie is supported by Alec, Drew, and Gabby. Miriam is supported by Will, Nick, Lil, Ashley, Dan, Tom, and Jake.
You know, I was forced to choose. If it were really up to me, these three can go.
You assholes! Not even you, Alec!
Do you still have the nerve to ask that?
A bowl of spoiled potato salad is more likable than you, girl.
Whatever. I don't need any of you losers.
Thanks for the support, everyone. I didn't think I would get that much.
Each finalist will be able to choose one person to help them in the challenge. Who'll it be?
Gabby.
Hey!
I choose Tom.
Good decision, Miriam.
I guess I choose Gret. She's my only option.
And what if I refuse to help you?
Okay, I'll give you part of the prize.
That's how I like it.
She's not getting a penny.
Your first challenge is a two-parter. In the first part, players must dive into a lake to look for a key. Once they have it, they must run to the dining hall where there will be a chest. Using the key from the lake, they must open it and retrieve a map. Use the map to find a location that's marked with a shovel. The shovel will be important for the second part of this challenge. Once you have your shovel, you must use the map to get to the second marked location, which is the finish line. The first two to get there with their shovels will advance to the second part of this finale. Last person to cross will be out of the game, just short of winning $1 million.
I'll meet the two finalists there to explain the second part of the finale. For now, get to the starting line and we'll get it on.
Derek leaves on an ATV. Everyone is seen at the starting line.
Ready? The final challenge starts now!
Trevor sounds an air horn and they all run. Ellie and Gabby come forward. Miriam with Tom and Fiore with Gret run close.
Fiore, we need to work together to slow Ellie down.
No, she's the most athletic out of us.
Do you need my help?
What's on your mind?
Leave it to me.
Gabby and Ellie run.
It's good to see you again, bestie!
Good to see you too. A lot has happened since you left.
Bad stuff?
It has been rough, no lie. But hey, let's focus on the positive. I'm going for the key. Wait for me.
Ellie dives in, looks for the key, finds one, and goes to get out. Miriam and Fiore arrive with their helpers.
I don't know how to swim.
Me neither.
Tom, can you go get the keys for both of them?
I'm on it.
Tom dives for the keys and Ellie climbs out. Ellie runs and Gret puts her foot out so that she falls off. Ellie falls off and her key falls back into the water.
Oh no, my key!
Hey, what's the matter with you?
What are you talking about?
I saw what you did.
Ellie dives back in.
If you do that, Ellie, again, I'm going to use that cake to gouge your eyes out and shove down your throat.
Gret looks at her scared.
Enough! Quit your bickering.
Tom is seen taking 2 keys and gets out of the water.
I got them.
Tom, Miriam, Fiore, and Gret run to the dining room.
Oh, come on, Ellie! You can do it!
Ellie gets out of the water.
I got it.
Tom, Miriam, Fiore, and Gret are seen running.
Well, Tom, how are things with Jake?
We haven't talked. I'm still a bit upset about what happened.
You have every right to be, but I think you'll feel better if you both just listen to each other. Don't let it end on a bitter note.
And what would I gain from that?
Better to have no regrets. Not talking to him after seeing him again after this could leave you feeling terrible about this entire experience. I know you two are both good people. Trust me as a woman who's had many regrets in her long life. If you have an opportunity to change things, you should take it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
We're in $1 million challenge! Run more, talk less!
Girl is right. Come on, we're almost there.
The dining room is seen and 4 enter. Gret opens a chest and takes out the map.
Got it.
Tom opens a chest and takes out the map. Impatient Fiore snatches the map out of him.
Leave this to me. Everyone, let's go!
The 4 leave the dining room as Gabby and Ellie walk in and take the map. The 4 are running. Fiore and Gret go ahead. Fiore whispers to Gret.
Listen, Gret. I need your help.
Tell me.
You have my map and I have Miriam's. I'm going to hide it
And when I get my shovel, I'll tell the others that I forgot my map, but I'm actually going to the finish line. Just in case Ellie catches up with us.
Clever girl. I'll lead them in the opposite direction so I can lose them.
I forgot how fun it is to make plans with Fiore.
They reach the shovels.
I have my shovel.
Mine too! Oh no! I think I forgot my map. The one Greta's holding is Miriam's.
Do you think they'll penalize you for that?
I don't know, but I don't want to find out. I'll go get my map. I'll be right back.
And what do we do?
Follow me. We'll go looking for the finish line until Fiore gets back.
Fiore is seen running with her shovel. She takes out her map, makes an evil face, and runs faster. The eliminated seeing everything on one screen.
How many times is everyone going to fall for Fiore and Gret's tricks?
Apparently, we haven't learned our darn lesson yet.
Gabby and Ellie running together.
Gret is sabotaging you. I saw her trip you.
I'll be more careful.
If you see her, stay away.
Okay, thanks, Gabby.
We here.
Ellie picks up a shovel.
The finish line is close to the elimination zone. Come on.
Miriam, Tom, and Gret are seen running.
We're close. Faster.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Wait, why are Gabby and Ellie running in the opposite direction?
They find Gabby and Ellie running in the opposite direction. Gabby and Ellie stop. Miriam and Tom stop too.
Why aren't they going to the finish line?
I don't know.
Are you sure this is the correct path?
Let me check.
Fiore is seen running and crossing the finish line. Derek pulls out a megaphone.
Fiore is first across the finish line and secures a spot in the final two. Who will join her?
They tricked us.
That's good for us. We're going the right way.
Gabby, Ellie, Tom, and Miriam running towards the finish line. Ellie and Gabby are a bit faster.
Come on, Miriam.
Tom, I can't go any. Oh my.
I can see the finish line.
Here I come.
Wait, I need help. Oh, my heart.
Miriam, stop running.
Help, my heart.
Miriam stops.
There's pain in my. Ah!
Miriam falls to the ground. Tom stops.
Miriam!
Ellie looks back.
Oh no.
Miriam, answer me!
Ellie stops.
What's wrong with her? Is she okay?
I'll call an ambulance. You watch her.
Miriam, can you hear us?
Help.
What is it?
I smell that $1,000,000 calling to me.
Oh my god. Miriam snatches the shovel from Ellie's hands and throws it far back. Ellie's shovel is far. Gabby runs for it. Ellie is shocked and stiff without saying anything. Gabby takes the shovel, takes Ellie's hand, and makes her run. We see them running, but Miriam is running too, closer to the finish line. Miriam crosses the finish line.
And Miriam is our second finalist.
Yes!
Ellie is out of the game.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie.
What the hell was that? After everything that has happened in this game, I lose a chance at fixing my life because of that?
It was the only option. You know, my husband once taught me, maybe I won't always beat them with this, but you can always beat them with this.
We have our two finalists, Fury against Miriam. I guess I should congratulate you. Alrighty, moving on. I'm gonna explain the last part of the challenge. Using your shovels, you will dig in this sand pit until you find a gas canister. Once you have your gas, you can climb to the top of this hill, put the gas in one of the go-karts, and drive to the finish line. The first to do so will win DISVENTURE Camp and the $1 million that goes along with it. Your teammates can help you dig, but the last part of the challenge, you're gonna have to do that on your own.
I don't know how to drive.
Oh, I hope you have car insurance. Get started.
The four are digging.
Tom, I can handle the digging. Keep an eye on Gorette. She may try to sabotage me again.
Okay, you got this.
I won't be able to overtake Miriam in the go-karts. What do we do?
I have a plan, but I need you to continue digging by yourself and find the gas as soon as possible.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Gret leaves. Tom goes after her. You can see the top. There is a go-kart with a teal flag and another with a purple flag. Gret opens the purple go-kart engine, pours water in it, and destroys it. Gret leaves. Tom goes out from behind a bush, swaps the go-kart flags, and goes after Gret. Fiore is digging and has her gasoline.
I got it.
Fiore runs to the go-karts. Miriam sees her worried and digs faster. Fiore runs up and runs into Gret.
Shorty, make sure you use the teal go-kart.
Okay.
Miriam takes out her gasoline and runs.
Finally.
Fiore reaches the top and takes the teal go-kart, which was previously purple. Fiore goes down and finds Miriam.
Goodbye, loser.
I'll catch up to you, little rascal.
Fiore is going downhill and driving a little erratically. Fiore hits a moose and goes very fast. All of a sudden, her go-kart has a little explosion and she starts to slow down.
What? What's going on?
Miriam at the top takes the other go-kart and goes down. Fiore continues going down slowly and finds Gret.
Did you say to take the teal go-kart?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's busted!
I did my part. Don't blame me.
Damn it! Why do I have to do everything?
Fiore slowly goes down the hill and reaches the flat part. Miriam rushes down the hill and approaches Fiore. Miriam hits Fiore's go-kart and passes her. Miriam is moving quickly towards the finish line.
Whoa, we can see Miriam in the distance!
The eliminator is seen celebrating. Fiore's go-kart comes to a complete stop. Fiore tries to step on the accelerator, but it doesn't move forward.
Not lose here! Not after everything! Move, you stupid!
Fiore hits the engine, which explodes, and Fiore's go-kart flies. Go-kart falls to the ground and goes super fast. Passes Miriam. Miriam looks very surprised. Close up to the reactions of the eliminated. Oh boy! Fiore collides with a tree that is just before the finish line. Miriam passes Fiore and crosses the finish line.
And with that, we have a winner! Miriam is the winner of DISVENTURE Camp!
The eliminated celebrate.
Yeah!
You did it, Miriam! Woohoo!
Can't say I didn't try.
I feel like I got hit by a bus. Hello? Is someone going to help me?
Help yourself. You're good at that, aren't you?
How do you like them apples? Girl finally got what she deserves, y'all.
Shut up! I'm not going to talk to a glorified extra on this show.
Finally, after all the hard work these old bones put in, it was worth it.
Damn jerks, I hope they all die!
They're all at the entrance of the camp.
Congratulations, Miriam. I know this money was well earned.
The eliminated celebrate.
Oh, you better believe it, hun.
Police cars sound, arrive and stop. 3 policemen exit.
Vladimir Jensen, Trevor McGregor, and Derek Johnson, you are all under arrest for wildlife damage, destruction of protected property, and illegal deforestation.
They did what?
All of that? Wow, that is horrible.
Ugh, they really took their time, didn't they?
Wrong!
Police 1 approaches and Derek pulls out a gun.
What? No! Stay back! Stay back! We just finished our show! You can't do this!
Derek, what are you doing? Put that down!
Gabby lunges at Derek and punches him.
This is for killing the animals!
Gabby hands him over to Police 1.
Here you go, officer!
Police 1 takes Derek and Police number 2 takes Trevor. Police number 2 approaches Jensen, but he punches him, snatches Miriam's money, and runs to the bus.
My money!
Jensen accelerates and leaves. Tom runs after him, throws a grapple gun, and goes up. Jensen is driving. Tom appears from behind. Tom takes the wheel of the bus, and they fight over him.
Drop it! Get out of my way, kid!
The bus veers off the road and is going to fall off a cliff. The bus falls off a cliff, and an explosion is seen. All the participants hear and are surprised. The police cars leave the camp after what's happened. The sky is seen and the sunset sets. They are all at the entrance of the camp, sitting on the ground.
We're in the middle of nowhere with no transportation.
We can go back to the cabin and spend the night there.
Where's Tom? Is he okay?
Surely he's dead.
A police car sounds. Tom gets out.
What happened?
I got on the bus. It lost control, and I managed to jump off just before it went off the cliff.
I guess there goes my money.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't save it.
Damn.
Just kidding, got it right here.
Everyone celebrates.
Here, Miriam.
Thank you.
And I'm in touch with the police. They'll be here to pick us up soon. No need to spend the night here.
What were you doing in the Acapulco? By the way, you told me you weren't work for the police.
Well, after I gave them info about these crooked TV hosts in Jensen, they decided to hire me. I hope to be a better officer than I was a spy. Thank you, Gabby. I couldn't have made it without you.
Gabby hugs Tom. Tom sees a sad Jake sitting alone and walks over.
Hey, Jake.
I'm glad you're okay, Tom. Sorry, I just thought you didn't want to talk to me.
It's okay. I think everything happens for a reason.
What do you mean?
We were both fools, Jake. I know I was harsh with you at times, but the truth is, I'm not innocent in this. We both acted impulsively, we made mistakes, but I don't regret it. You helped me learn from those mistakes.
Will you still talk to me?
I think we should take some time and grow more as people. We're on the right path, but starting anything could ruin that. We'll see where we are later on.
I agree. No matter what, I'm glad I met you, Tom.
Same here, Jake.
Tom and Jake hug. The shot is opened. The new bus arrives. It is seen that Crystal and Oliver are finishing watching the season.
Wow. Were you there that day?
No, my contract ended right before, when I was testing that challenge.
What happened to Jensen?
No one really knows. They never found his body. How come you didn't know about this?
I mean, I knew there was environmental damage at the camp, but I didn't know how it happened.
And they let you run the show here?
Trevor and Derek's damage was already done. Besides, I have connections.
Oh, I guess I should have figured.
Well, I finally got to see the season. Now I can make the selection.
What selection?
For the next season, duh. We need to decide the participants for All Stars. Will you help me, Oliver? After all, you're part of production.
Oh, of course, Miss Crystal. I would love to.
The end.
Yeah.
I love you, Michael Kim.
Good job, everyone.
I love you too, Stephen Gordon.
Now we need.
I love you, all of you.
Miriam, Ellie, and Fiore need to do the Patreon shoutouts.
Don't make me replicate those. Don't make me remember what I said.
Do we
about
need to do
everyone.
the ending song or the outro? Do we need to do the acapella outro?
I don't remember the outro, to be honest.
Dem loves you, and this might
It's the same, isn't it?
It's the same. I think it's the same.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that's a no. Okay.
I mean, we could. I mean, I'm down.
All right.
It's the same
I'm
thing,
down
right?
too.
Let's do it again. One more acapella for you guys.
Yay!
Let's do this.
I mean, that was better than the first time.
Honestly, yeah. If we keep doing it,
I wanna be famous.
No.
Oh my god.
All right. So that is a wrap on our table read. We're going to take a quick break before the Q&A, but before we do, I do want to make sure we get to introduce someone who joined us mid-read there. Mr. Steven, would you like to introduce yourself?
You were so amazing. You were so amazing. I was just sneaking in the back real quick. Oh gosh. I didn't expect to do this. Hello, my name is Steven. What do I have to do? Tell everybody what I love about Disventure Camp so much. I could go on forever about everything that's amazing about it. Playing Derek Johnson has been an absolute pleasure. I just want to put this out there, manifest this. We need a character named Steven, voiced by Derek Jackman, because I had the honor of voicing Derek, and Derek Jackman has been in my life for many years, so now we need Derek Jackman to voice of Steven. And yeah, I voiced Derek, and I do YouTube and all that stuff, but it's not about me, it's about all of these other amazing people and all these beautiful people that just killed that table read. I love all you people so much. This is so awesome.
Thanks, I know.
Well, you lived up to the name. Thank you, Steven.
We love you too.
All right,
All
y'all.
right.
So sit tight. Use the bathroom, grab a snack. We'll be back in like 5-ish minutes for the Q&A. Cool.
Some will be eating food.
We are going to be in
Yep.
time. All right, we will see you all in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Come back.
I'll be right back, you guys.
Genesis making this into an ASMR session.
I didn't need Genesis whispering in my ear.
I'm waiting for the first person to
No,
grab
you're
something
wrong.
to eat and
We
take it to
always
the
need
microphone.
Genesis. We always need Genesis whispering in your
Are
ear.
we on the stream right now?
We are
Yeah, we
definitely
still
on
are.
stream.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
we are.
Don't
Okay, yeah,
gossip about the
yes.
audience.
Yeah. I won't say what I was gonna say about Craig_Tucker0 in the comment section.
You know what? That's probably good. I do hate Craig_Tucker0.
Yo, Craig's sitting at home right now, like.
It's Stevie G, the king.
Hey!
And the other one.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh
I
my
couldn't help
god, we
myself.
have a Stevie G.
There
He
he
exists.
is,
It's me,
Oh my
rocking
god.
the beanie.
the man, the myth, the legend.
Or the.
I've
what is
never
it if
been
you're
so
Canadian,
shook
a
at.
toque? A toque?
It's a toque if you're Canadian.
Rocking the
Might
toque.
as well join you guys.
Hey, what's up,
Hey!
Oh my god, hi.
Ugh.
Hello.
I guess I'll turn
Hey,
my camera on.
Oh,
I've ever
did I
seen.
start this?
Hello.
Did I start something?
Yeah, you did. It's a revolution,
Way to go,
Steven.
Steven.
I'm glad.
Let's go. Oh
I haven't done my hair today, so
hello.
I'm looking garbage, but I'm here.
Hi,
There we
Rachel.
go.
Beautiful.
Now
my
you all
gosh.
get to see some of the
Hello.
faces behind the awesome
Oh
voice.
my god.
Actually, you're so pretty. What the fuck?
My hair's a mess.
Josh, you really need to share your hair care routine. 'Cause
I don't
there
think I
is
do
one
because
camera-
it's a mess.
What?
I just, ugh.
Oh yeah, yes.
What?
It's like all on my face. I need to get it out.
Hair back and forth.
That was not intentional. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, Queen, I love you. You're so pretty.
I love you too, Paul.
Who is Lil's voice actor? That would be the wonderful Kenkoi.
Kenkoi.
That would be me.
Josh actually voiced everyone.
Yes.
You're all just
And we also have Lil Spanish VA with Cole here as well.
Yes,
So we have
of
two
course.
Lils in
Ooh.
the chat.
for the price of
In the
Yeah, we got
multiverse.
a double trouble.
Yes, we do.
I'm actually the
Oh my
third
God, not
Lil.
have a VA. I'm sorry.
Into the Lilverse?
Into the Lilverse.
I'm the third one.
Oh my gosh. Genesis is Jake's VA, yes, indeed.
That's true.
Wow. That's crazy, bro.
Josh voices Dan. Mhm.
Yep.
Yup.
I also voice Jensen and Derek and Trevor McGregor and Tom and Gabby. Just in case, you know, you guys want to know my
It's true.
It's
Wow.
pretty I know, it's pretty impressive.
Woman of many talents.
And y'all haven't even heard my finish yet, you know? That's really where it comes in.
Yeah, you gotta plug the Finnish worm game.
Do I have to plug the Finnish worm game I'm in for the language I definitely speak fluently?
Please do.
If the director of the Finnish worm game is here, I speak your language, I promise. Wink, wink. And, I definitely didn't just pretend the whole time.
For giggles.
Well, it's fun. No one needs to know that.
Guys, Genesis voices himself.
I see a lot of there's a lot of questions about Derek and Trevor. Billy, I think it's time we come clean. It's actually just Billy and I in real life, not Derek and Trevor.
Thank goodness. I've been holding this secret in for so
Yeah.
long after watching what I had watched.
Yeah, I had to come clean.
Yeah,
y'all ever
Steven
thought of
actually pulled out a
cosplays
gun at the studio. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, listen, when you're not paid, you gotta take matters in your own hands sometimes. It's okay.
Oh wait, I feel like I should match Steven with the whole beanie thing going on here. Give me a second.
Here we go. Everybody who has a beanie, you are now obligated to go get it and put it on.
I have it right here in my lap. So
Oh, this is the best. It's perfect. Oh hell yeah.
Hi, to answer a chat question.
I don't know.
no, there is
I
no
can't really get it on with the headphones and the hair.
Okay.
How the hell do you do this?
Poor
I had to-
Vanessa was
I just
drowned all the way out.
Put it on first. The beanie first, and then yeah.
Sorry,
there
what did
you
you
go.
say, Vanessa?
Like that people in the chat keep asking, "Where's the Spanish voice actors?" The answer is not here.
Except
They're
for
about.
Paul. We have Paul.
Just not here.
We have Paul. We have Paul.
Aw.
Paul.
We do have Paul.
Yeah, Steven, I can't really pull this off as well as Steven can, so I might drop the beanie.
Don't drop it. Come on. That was fantastic.
Maybe it looks good on you,
You're
Josh.
killing it.
Alright, let's get this Q&A started.
Oh my
God,
Absolutely
no,
not.
no, we don't need it.
Oh,
that
please
good?
don't enable me.
What was that?
So
Don't
it
do
seems
it.
like most people are back, so we are going to get started with our Q&A. So the first few questions we're going to ask, this is all based on the Google form. There were a few questions that a lot of people asked, so I wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to answer these questions. So we're gonna do this round robin style. I'm just gonna go through everyone one by one because I do want everyone to answer these. So without further ado, we're gonna get started with the first question, which is, who is your favorite character besides the one you voice? Because I think it's obviously the one you voice is going to be your favorite, but who else do you really like? So Genesis, you're going to start us off.
Oh, wait. I'm starting it? Okay.
You're in the top left.
Besides the one I voiced, totally not biased because that was going to be my first pick, but I'll go with Ashley. I'll go with Ashley. Because I feel like she would be the one I would play the game as. It just feels right, I really like Ashley. I think she's a fun character.
Nice. All right, Derek, your turn.
Freaking dang it, Genesis! That's exactly who I was gonna say. Ashley's number one, but I gotta say Derek Johnson. He's a suave man.
I'm just trying to be like you.
Oh, but I'm following your example, so
we're just gonna keep going back and forth.
All right, my favorite character, it's really tough because, man, I really like Gabby, I really like Ellie, I really like Alec, but I think I'm gonna have to give it to Trevor. Trevor is just such a funny, goofy guy, and I just love that he's kind of this villain, but is super upbeat and just he just has this fun, neurotic energy. I really like Trevor, so. Josh.
Oh boy. Okay. I think overall my favorite is probably Lil. I don't know how much of that is the bias from being a Survivor fan or just Ken Koi's delivery, but one of the two. I really like Lil. I think overall though, the character who I think has the funniest lines, I think that's gotta be Derek Johnson. I think a lot of those lines actually really made me laugh a lot. So that's mine.
All right, LJ.
Silly Billy. I do, but I think I'm gonna say Fiore. Fiore's kind of been my favorite character throughout the whole thing, and it's never really changed. Fiore, I love everything about Fiore. It's funny, slick, could murder you. Fiore for me.
Could murder you.
Literally. Michael, your turn.
It's a tough one. I never really thought about it, but it's really down to a handful. If I had to give it to someone, I would give it to Miriam, just because hey, she won and she caught no L's. She's the best, the very best. cannot be defeated.
Also, I turned up my volume a little bit, so sorry if I was a little quiet there. Next up is Rachel.
Okay, my favorite character is definitely Alec. I don't know if this is a popular or not popular opinion, but I don't know. He just entertains me, so.
Cool. Steven.
Oh gosh. Okay, my favorite character is actually Dan. I loved Dan, and I was so confused on why everybody was like talking about how Dan's supposed to be this little dickhead. I'm like, this kid's awesome. I'm like, Dan's the GOAT. Like, why are we beefing with this guy? So yeah, Dan was the best. Hopefully he comes back and wins every season.
Let's go, Dan Nation, for real.
Dan Nation is
Dan
very
Nation.
real. I'm so surprised by that, but also not.
All right.
That's my
Turd.
boy.
Oh, I'm next now? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Let's, favorite. I would probably say Ashley as well.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
It's in character. All right. Vanessa, your turn.
My favorite is Tom. 100%. 100%. Especially because of the voice. I'm so,
Aw.
like...
Thank you.
Yes.
I changed my answer to Gret.
Hey, wait a minute.
I see what's going on here.
All right, Vi.
Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I know we're primarily talking about season 1, and if we're talking only season 1, I gotta give it to Ashley. She's just got like such a charm about her that is so easy to love. And on the opposite spectrum of that, a character that I absolutely adore from season 2 is Rhea. And Silly Billy can complain about that all he wants to. I don't give.
Silly Billy has
I
left
wasn't
that.
gonna say anything, but now that you bring it up,
Oh well. I can't help it. I love Rhea.
All right.
she tried to shove you off a cliff, you know.
I still haven't forgiven her for that.
Next up is Aubrey.
I hate to be predictable and say Alec, but yeah, Alec.
No, Alec's a great character.
I know it fits Fiore, and I think like me voicing Fiore has a lot to do with that because it kind of like made Alec grow on me over time. But yeah, Alec.
Nice. All right, Anna, you're next.
Good character, I think, is Ashley because she's super cute and funny. But the best villain is Fiore. She's the devil girl. I love her.
Awesome. Next, JPEG.
It's hard to pick, but I would say Fiore, just because writing like some of her lines was so funny. I loved. You could have told us sooner. But yeah, no, Fiore.
That's fine.
All right. Next up is Kat.
Right, season 1 characters. I'm gonna probably throw about the biggest curveball anyone here has said. My favorite character that I don't voice is actually Jensen.
Oh,
wow!
Let's go.
So yeah.
Nice. All right. Kenko, your turn.
Okay, I'm probably gonna cheat and just say everyone because everyone's voices for the characters and like made them like grow throughout the series, or this season in particular was so good. But if I had to choose a specific one, it would be Miriam. Hashtag Miriam Miracle, and also because she was able to bring out the best in a lot of different people, which I think made those characters like even more lovable as as they are because of her. So hashtag Miriam Miracle, I love you, Queen.
All right, Crystal.
Well, I do have tons of favorites, but if I had to choose between two, I'd probably choose Will and Alec. I just really enjoy how much of a sweetheart Will is, and Alec, he's just a cool dude.
Awesome. Next up is Pole.
Do I need to pick only one? Well, I love Ashley. Yeah, I know it's a popular pick, but she's a sweetheart, and I would choose like the last episode made me like simp for Tom. Sorry, but like I love Tom and Ashley.
Next up is Rytix.
It's close. It's very close. Fiore is an absolute joy to watch. I love Fiore and Alex interactions. But my answer's gotta be Nick. Gotta love that British representation. I've always liked exaggerated characters, and Nick is just so overly British, so cartoony. All those British sayings that I've never heard anyone say in real life. Queen's Gambit, no, throw wobbly. I love them
That's
so
not a
much. They're all
thing.
hilarious. Yes, it's not a thing at all. I still love it though. Derek
You're feeding
kills
into
it.
the ship.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Good.
Oh no. And last but not least, Silly Billy.
Yes, not least indeed. My favorite character. It is not even close. There is a mile between number 1 and number 2, and the number 1 is, of course,
Allie.
Gabby. No, Gabby. It is the best character to come from DISVENTURE camp, if we're not counting Nina, who is, of course, on top of everybody combined. But no, Gabby is one of my favorite characters in this entire show. She is super misunderstood. I love the energy of this character. I want more Gabby, and we're going for a win in the next season. I don't know if she's in the next season, but she has to be, and she will win it.
Solid.
All right, awesome. The next question I wanted everybody to answer was, what was your favorite moment to write or record? So Genesis.
Oh wait,
I think you for sure have your answer. I think I know what line was your favorite.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm predictable. All right, everyone, say it with me. Everyone in the chat. What the hell was that?
What was that? I already knew it. I knew it.
But yeah, no, it's the predictable answer.
It's a good answer though. It's definitely an iconic line for sure.
So
Derek,
good.
you're up next.
Maybe you decided to throw a wobbly because we didn't decide to go with your decision to vote Will. That's my favorite.
A wobbly.
I love wobbly. It's so great.
Mine was definitely, I gotta go clean my socks or something. That was
Yes.
definitely mine. And then dives into bush. That was definitely mine. Josh?
Gosh, I honestly have no idea, but I think I'm gonna go with I really liked our dinky little fight, Jace. I like especially just because I liked hashing that out with you on
Yeah,
call
that
that
was
one
really
time.
fun.
That was a good time. It's either that or the real Josh crying noises heard in episode 5.
Laughs. I love it. LJ, you're up next.
You must bake a cheesecake!
I knew it. I
we
knew
know
it.
it.
I knew it.
Absolutely.
Slay.
Yes.
Let's go.
Michael.
So this isn't one that I voiced, but this is one that I wrote that I really appreciate. It's one of Fiore's lines from the earlier episodes, and it's when she's voting out Lil, if you remember, and she's like, "Lil, I'm voting for you because it's like you go back to whatever Disney movie your wrinkled witch face came from." I love Lil to death, and I would never punch a kid, but like, yeah. So it's a great line.
Is probably one of the best roasts of the season for sure.
Yeah.
I love that you had to premise with "I would never punch a kid."
I would punch a kid.
You're a better man than me, Michael.
Uh-oh.
You're a better man than
Moving
me.
on before YouTube bans us. Rachel, your favorite moment to record?
I feel like mine definitely has to be Ellie schooling Jake in the tunnel. Like,
Yes,
her-
yes, yes. Everything,
absolute
yes.
mean
That
girl
was such a
moment.
good roast.
It was. Yeah. And that was like the moment where she like becomes like no longer morally gray. Like she's just mean, you know?
Yeah.
So I loved it.
It is a really defining moment for sure. Steven.
Oh man, so I actually, this wasn't written in the script. I just was like improving a bunch of different lines, so I was very surprised whenever this was in the episode. But it was whenever Trevor is wanting me to dance with him, and I said, "No, Trevor,
No,
that's
Trevor!"
not dancing. You're just having a seizure." That's my favorite one. I was very, very surprised that that got in the episode. I was very happy.
Turg.
You're muted.
There we go. There we go. Episode 2, when like right after they slid down the logs, just like she threatened me, she attacked me. Like like those lines I love for Will.
Nice. Vanessa.
So basically, any of the sassy ones, just pick one, and that's probably one of them. But the one that made me cackle when I first read it in the script was, "Fuck all y'all, peace out." It was
That was
funny. It made
pretty
me
iconic
cackle.
moment.
Whoever
And y'all
wrote
just got the
that, thank you,
uncensored
thank you.
version of that.
There goes the monetization on the stream there. That went right out the window.
It's like an hour in. They won't find it.
They'll never find it. All right, Vi.
I guess I'm just the representation of season 2, bringing it all the way back
Yeah.
there. But when I was recording for Aiden, my personal favorite line was, when James said he'd give me a push, I thought he meant it metaphorically. It was just him being peak Angie at his finest. And my another line that really sticks out to me was actually something that the community agreed to hype up, which was Aiden just constantly saying, "I guess." Like, it just became the staple of his character. I guess.
guess.
It's his most iconic line.
Awesome. Aubrey.
It's a really hard pick, but okay, as much as I love Lil, I did like roasting her those 2 times, like calling her a wrinkly old bag of a woman. And I also just really liked voicing like manipulative Fiore, like when she was faking being innocent. That was really fun.
Nice. Anna, what was your favorite moment to record?
My favorite moment is when Gabby goes against Greta and tell her what it is, rings the bell, and gets the prize.
Yeah, Gabby's like snapping at Greta is a really good moment. It's very satisfying.
It's really good.
JPEG, your favorite moment to record or write?
Cam loves you. No, seriously. It was probably the two of the Ashley lines I wrote, which was either "Mama didn't raise a quitter" or "She looks like a little baby piglet." That was a lot of fun.
Nice. Kat.
There was a lot of fun experiences, especially trying to do it in the Miriam voice. But I would say, out of my favorites to record, it would absolutely have to be when telling Jake to go move his ass and get over to Tom. It was some peak timing there.
Kenkoi.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball and actually say when it was I think it was in episode 3 or 4 when it was like the battle between the purple team and the teal team with like the sticks and like those big ear cleaner weapons. So for some of us, if not all of us, we were supposed to kind of ADR our lines or the effort noises that were coming. So when we were like throwing hands, well, I was going up against Gabby in that episode. So just kind of timing, like how the hits are supposed to sound like, what it's like being like thrown on the ground, dragged across the floor. It's always fun. Plus, it's like another skill set to have with ADR or audio digital replacement for any people who are interested in that.
Yeah, very true. We got to all kind of live our anime moment there and dub over some action scenes. That was fun. Crystal, your turn.
My favorite moment that I recorded was definitely the first episode with the Tom and Ashley fight. The line, "Are you threatening me?" Like, she's just so cool. I love her.
I'm just saying. It's a good moment for sure. Pole, your turn.
Okay, all right. So I voiced two characters. I'm going to say it real quick. For Lil in the Spanish dub, I loved when she found out that Fiore burned down Nick's, Ashley's, and her own things, like the disbelief. It was really good. And for Crystal, I don't want to spoil it too much, but she screams like a dinosaur in season 2, and I enjoyed screaming like that.
It is
If
immortalized
you
in
know,
like a
you know.
3-second video.
I
Yeah, it's
love
really
that
good.
part.
Yeah, her mental breakdown.
Rytix.
So pretty much any lane where Alec moves away from his monotonous demeanor. Just, I love any of those. Favorite one is in episode 8, the zombie one, when he's running away from the other group sneering, "Already did."
Yep.
I mean, he knew the apocalypse was virtual. He was just having fun with it.
That is a really good moment. And Billy.
So I have a couple. I think my favorite line is probably something along the lines of the Groove Me Derek part, just because
Yes.
of the edits that came from it. That was such a fun thing to do. But honestly, I love doing all the intros to the episodes as well. It's so hype to listen back, even as the person who made them. And one final one I want to throw in, and then we can move on to the next question, is the ironically in the shout outs that I did, the Parker is here, where I love doing that just for the reaction that it got from people online. That was really fun to do as well.
It started the whole Patreon improv trend. So,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
we will forever be grateful for it.
There's some really good Patreon improv moments for sure from everybody.
I got to say hi to my boyfriend during mine. That was pretty cool.
So those of y'all who don't stay to watch the Patreon shoutouts at the end, you're missing some good lines. Just saying.
There's some good moments for sure. All right, so let's do one more round robin question just for the sake of time. I want to ask everybody, this was a really good question. What is the inspiration behind the voice of your character? So what were you kind of channeling? If it was like your normal voice, then like what kind of energy were you going for? Maybe a character you were inspired by or a voice actor you were inspired by. I always think this is a really fun question to ask. So Genesis, want to start us off again?
I don't have exactly a specific character. I just sort of channeled the nerd emoji that you normally have on your phones. That was I took one look at that nerd emoji picture and I was like, yes, that would be physically impossible. So yeah, that's my inspiration. I mean, I don't really change my voice all that much in order to do Dan, but it's just the energy, you know, the energy is very nerd emoji-esque.
Nice. Derek.
So I have the opportunity to work with a lot of like really talented voice actors on another show called The Mysteries of Kruger Mansion, which Steven and Michael also work on. And we work with this one specific voice actor who voices this really angsty British guy. Oh, and Rachel, by the way, and Ken Coy. By the way, I shouldn't forget their names. So he voices this character named Sammy. And honestly, like full inspiration from Sammy mixed with Spike, the character from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And so that's the main inspiration for the voice that I put with Nick.
Nice. All right, for Tom. So when I learned he was the spy character, I was trying to kind of find this voice that was a little bit of Solid Snake, a little bit of like a male Samus Aran. So I was going for something like really like vocal fry and like down. But then I read the script and I'm like, oh, he's kind of stupid. So I wanted to make sure that he had more of a himbo voice too. So I just kind of added a little bit more of like a bellow within that kind of like mysterious character voice. And yeah, that's kind of how it happened. Josh.
Hi, Jake was kind of hard to do because it's very out of the wheelhouse and characters that I normally play in theater. So I kind of just went for like my normal voice, but like up like an octave or semitone. And then I mixed in a bit of like Fry from Futurama because that was just how, when I had like explained the character to my stepfather for the first time, thank you, Stephen. When I explained the character to my stepfather for the first time, for some reason he was like, "Oh, so it's like Fry from Futurama," which I don't think they're anything similar at all. But I was like, "Sure, it's like Fry from Futurama." So I started doing that kind of Fry voice in the for all the lines I had.
Now that you've said that, I can kind of hear it, like the cadences.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Really
Same
fun.
here.
Yeah.
LJ.
Family members and groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
Yes. Always good to channel The Simpsons, in my opinion. One of my favorite shows. Michael.
For Oliver, it was based off of. So I tried to think like, what's like a loser that nobody likes who has like a really annoying voice. And I chose Morty from Rick and Morty. So it's like, oh geez, Rick, and then just made it my own thing from there. And then for Connor, I decided to go Joel from The Last of Us if he had nothing going for him other than being old. And also remove the southern drawl. And there you go.
Nice. Rachel.
So Ellie is strongly inspired by Tara Strong's Raven in the animated series Teen Titans
Nice.
on Cartoon Network.
What?
So basically I tried to mimic that voice and then I made it like a little bit nerdier because Ellie kind of isn't as like cool as Raven is, but you know.
Nice. I definitely get that sense. Steven.
My objective with Derek was to be the biggest asshole that made people so mad because as much you have to put up with me. So my objective was to just try to look for the biggest asshole characters alive and just make them the funniest but still asshole-y people ever. And so basically I was just myself and it worked out.
Awesome. Vanessa, your turn.
So it's Greta's my voice, but I just make it a little sassier, and then I kind of just like throw my voice out a bit more like this, and it kind of just sounds different, I guess, sometimes. But I did voice Gret's mother in like episode 5 over the telephone, and that I was channeling my nana, and she sounds very kind of posh and kind of like that. So I was channeling my grandmother to my American friends out there.
That was a very weird case because compared to the other roles I go for and get, I don't really get any low-pitched characters like him. So I guess there really wasn't an inspiration. I just try to do any classic jock type character, but they're not mean. And I landed on Will's voice. I'm like, all right, I think this fits. And well, it does fit.
It definitely fits. It sounds awesome.
It
Cool.
fit, yeah, absolutely.
Next up is Vi.
Okay, so Aiden's voice is mainly just an inflection of my normal voice, but as soon as I saw Aiden, I immediately thought vanilla main character energy, even though like I had no idea what his like placement would be at the end of the show. He just looked like someone that people would focus on, so I made his voice very protaggy, very vanilla, very sweet, very relatable, very doughy. And yeah, that's Aiden. Just a bunch of vanilla.
The vanilla is a good flavor. So
yeah.
Next up is Aubrey.
Okay, Fiore's voice is unfortunately based off of a real person who was actually a lot like Fiore. I used to do community theater and like they had all ages grouped in there. And I was in high school at the time, but we were like mixed with children, and there was like this demon child. So I just channeled her, and yeah, I just made Fiore sound as annoying and mean as possible.
This is the part where you give that specific person a shout out.
Yeah. Call him out.
I am not gonna out her name because I think that would just be cruel, but Yeah, if she's
Oh, of
out
course
there
not.
watching this and she knows, then she knows.
She knows. My heart goes out to community theater. I've been there. It's a time. It's a time. Next up is Anna.
Okay, I wasn't inspired by specific actor, but I want to create something interesting and crazy. And this voice is pitched up a little, and my voice is lower. But if I play Gabi, it's very emotional and she loud and expressional. And I think this is a very crazy girl, and I try to give her character.
Nice. I assume you also drink a lot of caffeine before you record as Gabby. She has so much
Maybe.
energy. It's awesome. It's awesome. Awesome. Next up is JPEG.
Number 15. Well, that guy, and also a combination of a certain visual novel character who is known for being the stepping stone of hope and luck. A certain character is who I aspire to be. So yeah.
Nice. Kat.
I don't know what you're talking about. Miriam's voice is clearly my natural one. Default all day long. But I didn't have exact reference besides I was thinking, oh, old lady, but grumpy. So I went through so many different videos and tip and trick things. Are just how to try out old lady voice stuff, or add this type of inflection to help out. And that's just kind of how I jumbled something together because I needed something to sound older. Times 10.
They paid off for sure.
Yeah, you crushed it. Awesome. Kenkoi.
So, I didn't have any direct inspiration for Lil's voice. I just kind of created something from my personal wheelhouse of character archetypes that are very similar to hers. Of just being a kind, nurturing, figure in your life kind of thing. And Lil's voice is just a couple of lower registers of I guess my actual speaking voice. So yeah, that's about it. Not as creative as everyone else's, but I try.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. You don't always have to reinvent the wheel, right? Next up is Crystal.
So I got inspired mostly with characters like, Applejack from My Little Pony, and also a little mix of Lindsay and Bridget, because she kind of reminded me of those two characters. So I went for those two characters, and obviously, with a spin of my own take for her.
Nice, yeah. Paul.
Okay, all right. So I have two characters. First of all, Lil. I got inspired by Mrs. Potts from The Beauty and the Beast because I felt she was very motherly and she's very sweet. And Crystal is actually a mix of a lot of characters. At first I wasn't very sure to how to voice Crystal, but of course I got inspired by her own father, the one and only McLean. And Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then I started adding more characters such as Farina from Genshin Impact and Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus.
Nice, some really good character refs. Rytix.
So I don't actually know where I originally came up with the Alec voice. It's just a character voice I've been using for years when I'm reading out loud. During the audition, there wasn't much to go on aside from that first cast picture and the one line they provided, so I just picked one. I took it at face value and picked one that was arrogant, monotone, someone who doesn't care about emotions. So I just picked the Alec voice is just the voice I use for those kinds of characters. That did come to bite me a little bit actually, when Alec turned out to be one of the more caring and emotional characters when it came to Fiore anyway. So that was a process learning how to do different inflections with that voice.
For sure. Well, again, it paid off. It sounds really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and last but least this time, Silly Billy.
Hey, wait a minute.
I kid.
Okay. To me, Trevor is like two different characters in one. On the one hand, you have the character that is hosting the show, and on the other hand, you have this really sweet and caring person. And one of them is definitely trying to portray the other as much as possible. So basically, Trevor to me is like, what would happen if I, real life me, were to present a show like Survivor in real life? And then you'd get somebody who's going to be a much bigger fella than he actually is. And that is basically the vibe that I'm going for with Trevor.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you all for answering that. Some really great answers there. So we'll move on to, I'll do like a few maybe individual questions and then go back to everyone question just to break it up a little bit. First, I wanted to ask a question of the writers. Dovey from New Zealand asks, what were your guys' favorite and least favorite episodes to write? Your writing skills are the best, smiley face. And for this, feel free to just kind of pop in as you'd like to. We don't have to be super formal about the order or anything.
All right, I guess I'll start. So I gotta say, I love each episode individually. I know I get made fun of for not liking episode 9, but like I love all my children equally. And I think that episode 10 though is like, I think it's the best episode just from beginning to end. I think episode 10 is so solid, and I can't really explain why. Like every character had something to do in the plot, and it was very like everybody had their role, and it all played out beautifully. It's my favorite episode, and that's all I gotta say.
Why, hello. I guess I'll answer. Yeah, no, same with Michael. I do like all the episodes. There's no bad episode, I would say. Episode 10 is the, we're really building up until this big climax of the season. I'm not going to answer episode 10 because Michael already did, so I'll say episode 9, just because it's so different and conceptual that it was pretty close to being scrapped, I feel, but we did save it, and I do think it is one of the best episodes of the season. As for least, again, none of them are really bad, but I would say episode 2 is just, it's so similar to the beta that it's like, it kind of falls flat. But it's still not an awful episode, so that's my answer.
I really did like episode 9. It was my favorite episode for a while now, and it has just been recently usurped. That's all I will say.
Oh, okay. All right. Next question is for Rytix. Rytix, Mr. Wolf DT from Argentina asks, tell me what you love and hate most about your character.
Ooh, what I love is easy.